Time. Hi everyone. I am still currently setting up. I want to do another sage and clearing. I do have a little bit of a different setup right now. I think I might keep it for a while. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me. Yeah. Oh, I just want to cleanse and clear everything, including these decks. I asked my Ascended Master Metatron to help with the cleansing. Yeah. All right. And I just want to give my big thanks of it, my love and my appreciation. I also want to give you all a reminder. I do have same day readings up and open if you are interested in that, as well as private readings. I am being guided to let you know I do have ancient Atlantean healing. If you are interested in any of that, you can check it out in the comment or description section. And yeah, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else. I love you. I love you. I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. And you mean the world to me, all right? And today we're gonna get a message from your true love. I don't even know how to describe true love to all of yous. It is indescribable. It's an indescribable feeling. It's I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm still digesting that one anyway. But today's reading is gonna be focused on getting a message from your true love, and we're gonna see what they have to say. I'm not sure what message we'll get, but we will see. And I just want to thank you. Please don't forget to like and comment. And hi, thank you, Sarita. We're gonna start from Aries all the way down to Pisces. All right. So I think it's like this. Okay. Like that. Yeah. I So I don't know if that works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'll leave it like that. Yeah. So we're at 135 for Aries. I'm trying out new stuff. Anyway, so let's get a message from Aries to true love. I actually do. Well, you know what? I actually do like that timestamp there. It just feels right to me. It really does. So can I have a message from Aries to true love? A message from Aries to true love. Let's see. Sorry, I forgot to activate myself. Let's see. Message from Aries is true love. Let's see one more time. Thank you. So let's see. For Aries, we have the Five of Cups in its reverse. I feel here that your true love, and I know it's like crazy to say, but it's almost like your true love can see you or it knows about you. And with this Five of Cups in its reverse, your true love wants to tell you, Aries, that it's not all lost, and what you're going through will pass, what you're going through will end, and the phase of your life that you are struggling with a little bit is going to get better, and things are going to start looking up for you. It feels like you're in a darker period, or you're in a period of your life where you're having a hard time moving forward, moving on. That's actually the phrasing that your true love is giving. You're having trouble moving on right now, and your true love wants to say that it sees this, it knows this, and it's not going to stay this way. One of the things that I am seeing, and I'll just leave it like this for you, it's not like, I'll leave it like this. It kind of feels like sometimes, we can be our own true love. I'll just leave it like that. Maybe it's a message from yourself. But whoever this is, whoever your true love, they really, really, really want to support you, and they see that. I was thinking about it earlier today, and I thought to myself, there's been times in my life when I was facing something that I thought was too big, or I thought was impossible, and I made it through it, and I wondered what the hell was I thinking when it came to when it came to like maybe giving up or maybe thinking I couldn't do it. You're gonna make it through this cycle right now, Aries, and you're going to realize this wasn't actually all that bad. And it's not like you can see in the thick of it, but after that, the hindsight, you're gonna recognize that it wasn't that bad, that you're way stronger than whatever you're overcoming. And I hate to say this too, I hate it. But there's such truth in this. You would think, why the hell did I even think about giving up? It's like that. That's what your true love wants to tell you right now, Aries, that it's crazy that you even want to maybe stop trying. It's crazy that you even feel like this is bigger than you. You're stronger than you ever could possibly imagine. And with that strength here, I feel like you need to tap into that inner strength right now. I feel like you haven't had progress or movement in this area. Let's say this is career or finances. That's there in my experience, there's always a theme for your life, right? Or a theme that you have trouble with. Me, it's either money, finances, love, what have you. You have the Hangman very much watching you. Your true love asks you to look at the situation from a different angle, from a different perspective. I'm gonna keep it like that. I feel like you're being asked to take a step back and really, really look at it from another side. This is the key for you. And then our last card we have is going to be the Eight of Pentacles in its reverse. One of the things that your true love wants to say to you to stay with the Eight of Pentacles in its reverse is to stop putting so much effort into it. A really, really, really good example for this. I will leave it like this. I think like it is a good example, although I swear I do this, but whatever. Let's say you're working on a really big project and you want to do it all in one day. Don't do that to yourself, right? You know, whatever you're trying to overcome, don't try to do it all in one day. Pace yourself. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. And your true love wants you to know and understand that the Queen of Cups, you will meet your true love if you haven't already. And that's actually what your true love wants to say. I think you're overcoming something that's so difficult, so heavy. There's such a big block and restriction here. And it's the path that you're on. Think of it like a highway, and you're going to your destination, and they're at your destination, or they're part of it. And it's a beautiful message to come through for you, Aries. It's one that I feel you truly needed with the Empress here. There is this feeling of you feeling maybe defeated right now, maybe feeling like you don't have maybe the tools or the insights or even the support. But your true love wants to say, I see you. I feel you, and you're gonna overcome this gracefully. It's the funniest thing, I swear. Sorry, which ones do you want me? Oh yeah, this one. I swear, it's like I've had that experience so many times. Honestly, you make it right over the threshold, and you think, what the hell? Like that wasn't even that hard. Why was I tripping? That's actually my thing. Anyway, can I get a last message from Aries' true love? A last message from Aries' true love. We have Roots of Abundance coming through. Interesting. Ground better. A ground better right now, Aries. And then we have Awakening Genius. Yeah, there's something in you that's going to be awakening. You're going to be smarter. You're gonna work smarter. That's actually what it feels like to me. You're gonna work smarter, because I see you beating yourself up, or you're going too much, you're doing too much, or you're stressing yourself out. Pace yourself, right? And then we have Birds of a Feather. Yeah, you're on the path to meeting your true love, whether you know it or not. It's there. And bottom deck is we have Uncharted Sea. This is, I feel, probably the Achilles heel, or the biggest blockage, the biggest frustration is you've not dealt with this before. Yeah, you don't know how to do it. Like, what the hell? You will figure it out. Lean on that inner strength. Lean on that inner guidance. One thing with strength here is lean on your compassion. Compassion is understanding in the end, isn't it? Right. One thing that I would recommend is I would leave like that. I maybe working with Kuan Yin. She's who stepped forward for you, who popped in my mind. But anyone that you feel guided to will help you with this as well. Yeah, leave it like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. I want to thank you, Aries. Don't forget to like and comment. By the way, hi Fireside. Hi Life is Good. Hi Amy. We have 8 minutes and 30 seconds for Taurus. Hi, Taurus. I'm getting ready for your reading, and we're going to get a message from your true love. So can I get for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Actually, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Yeah. Can you tell me what are Taurus's what is Taurus's true love's message for Taurus this day? What is Taurus's true love's message for Taurus this day? I feel right now, Taurus, that you have a lot of negative people in your life right now. A lot of negative. And maybe you have a toxic work environment. Maybe you have a toxic home environment. Maybe you have a toxic friend group, right? There's a bunch of negative people that are surrounding you right now. And it's very, very hard for you to flush your system, right? To cleanse it. I do recommend cleansing your aura. The aura absorbs so much negative energy, like it's crazy. And it seeps into us. I remember when I had a big issue with this, it was real bad. And all that negative energy just kept pumping into me, and it was absorbing it, and it actually led to rage. It was crazy, by the way. But you have something like that. There's people around you that are very low vibrational. They're having a hard time honestly being high vibrational, right? And they're taking you down with them. All right. So let's see. We have strength here. They see strength in you. It's interesting. They kind of hate you. I know I hate saying that, but it is there. With that strength meaning it's upright, you're stronger than they are. You're more capable than they are. You're more spiritually evolved, spiritually advanced than they are. And they're looking at you like they want to tear you down. Like they don't want you to be successful. Like they don't want you to see you maybe shine, right? With that strength and it's upright, right? Like you gotta breathe through that one. Anyway, let's see. We have the Ace of Swords coming through. There's that brightness right there I was picking up on. And then we have the Ten of Swords in its reverse. And the bottom of deck energy we're going to have is the Five of Cups. You know, one of the things that I see here for you, Taurus, that's coming from your true love, is that you are strong, you are capable, and it's like you may not like these strengths of yours because they make you stand out. You may not like what you can do because they make they make people jealous and they make people envious of you, and you may at times want to feel or want to actually do it, which is to dim your light, to dim your shine, because well, if you dimmed yourself then you wouldn't stand out. If you dimmed yourself then maybe they'd like you, maybe you fit in. It's a good thing not to fit in with these people. They're low vibrational, you don't want to, but you're surrounded by them right now. They're maybe they chit chat about you. Maybe there's like this core group, and then you're on the outside and you're trying to like maybe have a normal work relationship with them, but it's not possible. There's something like that at play here with that energy, Taurus, and you're being asked to shine anyway, and lean on that strength. With the Five of Cups here, one thing I am seeing is that it's a good thing that you don't resonate with them. It's a good thing you don't fit in with them. And it's about time you start to see that, because that Two of Cups is right there. That's what you should be looking at. But you're looking at this. Like they suck, right? Three of Cups energy right there, right? With the Two of Cups here, you don't. And it's a good thing. And it's about time you started to resonate with that. It's about time you started to see that truth in that, because you're amazing. And with the Ten of Swords here, I look at the phone. Don't distract yourself with phones. I know I had a bad problem for a while, by the way, toward that. It was real bad. And I was so annoyed and I was fighting it. I did a good fight too, by the way. I won. But we sometimes get sucked in to our phones. And for me, my phone was very draining for me. I don't know if you feel the same, but with the Ten of Swords in its reverse, don't distract yourself simply because, well, they suck, right? I want to leave it like that. Let's see. Let's just get some more guide. Let's get some more messages. A message from Taurus is true love. A message from Taurus is true love. You're not going to meet your true love or be with your true love dimming yourself, or I even want to say excluding parts of yourself. There's something about strengths that you have, something about your capabilities that makes you very, it's like you're not proud to be you, or you're not grateful to be you. You don't appreciate yourself as much as you should. And these people, they're using that against you, right? And they're jealous as well. It really does feel like they're jelly. We have it is what it is. Yeah. And a burst of magic. There's that shine I was talking about right there. With that is what it is on the board. This is about you accepting you're never going to fit in with these people. It's a good thing. This helps you release expectation. It helps you surrender. That's actually part of it. With that burst of magic, it's also going to help you shine very bright. You may actually end up finding a new job, or you may find a new friend group, or you may move out. With that exposed and revealed, what's interesting about this is there's kind of two messages. One, I think you see it. Yeah, you see it, you know it, you feel it. It's frustrating, right? But the second one is that they've always seen you, and they actually admire you more than you think they do. They actually care about you more than you think they do, right? But they don't know how to express it. Yeah, a deep breath is about when we expect there to be pain, right? I'm gonna leave it like that. Your true love is saying, don't expect there to be pain, and don't accept it as well for your connections, right? Be willing to move on, be willing to let go, be willing to surrender, right? I think that's it for you. Let me see what's behind here. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it truly feels like it's a workplace scenario thing. All right, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Anyway, with the Five of Cups on the board, though, I can feel that I can feel that you are not looking at the right thing. You should be looking at what still stands. All right. I'm gonna leave it like that. I thank you, Taurus. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're at 1444 for Gemini. By the way, hi everyone. Okay. Sorry, it's like the craziest thing. I mean, I'll just let you all figure that one out, but it's the funniest thing. Anyway, let's see. So can I get a message for Gemini, a message for Gemini, a message from Gemini's true love, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, a message from Gemini's true love here. Let's see what your true love wants to say this day, Gemini. Let's see what your true love has to say for you to you. Let's see. I feel right now, Gemini, you are thinking about maybe what's next for you. Specifically, I feel in the career department, you're wondering about what's next. You're wondering about what you should do, where you should go. But specifically, I feel there's an idea that you have, or there's something that you want to invest your time and your energy in. It feels very much close linked to business or a business idea or some kind of creative endeavor, right? So your true love has a message about that. So let's see. What does the true love have to say about Gemini? We have the Knight of Wands in its reverse. And its reverse here. We have the Six of Wands as well. One of the things I am seeing for you, Gemini, is you may have a habit of starting something too quickly and then giving up and setting yourself free from it. Your true love wants to say that this idea is gold, right? It's an idea that's going to bring a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance, a lot of I want to say even a lot of fortitude. You're going to feel strong. You're going to feel capable. You're going to feel amazing when you go down that path and when you try it. But I feel here with the Knight of Wands in its reverse, yeah, you have a habit of rushing really quickly, using all that inspiration, and then you're kind of left, you end up setting yourself free from it. So a good thing to describe this is starting something, never finishing it. For in terms of a creative project or a business, it feels like you have a habit of that, or you may burn out very quickly. I don't know if you have Leo in your chart. I know it's an odd thing to say, but I have this energy. Sorry, the air came up. Oh, my dog's underneath the table. This energy is very much like I always associate with Leo. Leos have a tendency to burn out. I feel here your true love wants you to really, really, really take it slow. Don't rush the process. Don't do it all in one day. Take your time, take a moment, take a breather. You don't really, I maybe even have a game plan, or even, I want to say, sorry, it's such a strange thing, itinerary. I know it's a weird thing to say, but just to have a plan. I remember when I first started this channel, and I took it day by day, step by step. Do it like that, right? Don't just rush to the end. Don't just force yourself along. And the moment that there's any kind of hiccup, you're going to set yourself free. With the Knight of Cups in its reverse here and that Knight of Wands, I am seeing maybe, can I get a clarify? It feels like it's a person. We have the Page of Pentacles. Yes. I feel like there is a person that may be coming into your life that may not be in alignment with this. And what I mean by that, and I'm just going to throw this out there. This is, I swear it's just an example, but let's say this idea you're thinking about doing, you're like, it's for you, but let's say next week, you're going to end up meeting someone you're going to date for like maybe a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe two. And that dating that you're going to do with that person is going to take from this. And you don't want to start this and then end up dating that person. You want to kind of start this after. I know it's an odd example, but it's there. So it's that Three of Wands in the works. I'm seeing two ships here. Choose wisely, right? Or you can date that person and do it one day at a time, one step at a time, or when you feel called to. I just feel like you're going to go full throttle, meet that person, then you're going to stop or something, or you're going to go full throttle, burnout, and then you're going to set yourself free. It's one of those, all right? With the world here, it is going to have a world-changing effect on your life, and it's going to start a brand new cycle. With the Three of Wands as well, this is a very expansive thing you're doing. I see this as very much orangey. It's very much orange on that. The orange, it links that sacral chakra, but it also reminds me of the solar plexus. I'll leave it like that. This feels like it's meant for you, this idea that you have. And again, I feel like you may get, I know it's strange to say, I'm gonna leave it like that. I think you're gonna be okay. It just feels like what's coming for you in the near future isn't in alignment with this right now, and you're gonna want to move through this first before that, or yeah, or maybe just that and then ditch that. It's hard to say. Follow your heart on that one, but I can see your true love is saying that this idea, this is worth going all the way. That's the point. And your true love doesn't want you to miss out on this because of that. All right. So let's see any other messages for Gemini. True love. We have a grand symphony and feeling the world. Yeah, no coincidence there. Bottom of the deck is we have a deep breath coming through. I do feel with the Grand Symphony on the board, this is going to bring a lot of harmony into your life. It's going to make music, right? It's going to make you feel great to do. And it's not necessarily taking your time. It's about making sure that you have enough time to put into it and enough time and enough dedication. I want to say you may start stuff before you're fully committed to it. That's what it feels like to me. If I was going to give you like a short answer here, it would be that you're, with that Knight of Wands, you start stuff before you're fully committed, then you quit, right? Something like that. It's real crazy. This is meant to be a really, really big part of your life, period, end of story. And your true love wants to make sure that you do it right. And that's the point. I do feel this is linked to this one here, but we'll see. We have a storyteller. Very interesting. I do feel with the deep breaths on the board, you may be anticipating like maybe it not working out for you. I actually see it working out really well for you. Whatever this idea is, it feels like it's a creative project that you have. All right. I'm going to leave it like that for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and comment and check out the rest of your chart. We're at 21/11 for Cancer. By the way, hi, everyone. Okay. Let's see there. By the way, I love you all. Let's see. Can I get a message from Cancer's true love? A message from Cancer's true love, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For all those that will watch, a message from Cancer's true love. A message from Cancer's true love. Let's see here. Let's take a look for you, Cancer, and see what we have going for you. Let's look around your life. I am seeing right now, there are some partners that you're going to be dating soon, or some people that you're going to be interested in. With the Wheel of Fortune and its reverse here, I feel maybe your true love is one of them. I don't know. We'll see. The Knight of Pentacles here. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So your true love is saying that right now you're on a path that you're going to be meeting some different people that you're going to be sharing your cup with, you're going to be hanging out with, you're going to be spending time with. There's going to be karmic cycles here, right? That you're going to be wrapping up with these individuals. One of the things that I have known for a very long time, and one of the things that I know that we struggle with as a whole in terms of, well, just how we see things with our, how we see love, is all of us tend to think that we need to just meet the one and then it's going to be la la and it's going to be a happy ending. That's not so that simple, right? There are lessons you have to move through to experience full fulfillment or full happiness. And we all know that. And what that is healing, right? I feel here you're going to be meeting new people that are going to teach you different lessons that are going to help you embody better love, to receive and give it. With the Nine of Pentacles here, I see you having insecurities and definitely a lot of self-worth, self-worth issues you're going to be moving through. But these connections are going to be these connections are going to be, I want to say, molding you, right? But you're going to make your way through them as well, and you're going to find yourself towards them or moving in their direction. You want your true love, right? You want that connection, but it requires these lessons that you're going to have to move through. It just does. Right? Just how it is. You get, one of the things that I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday, I was channeling it, and I understood that I was having trouble staying in specific energies, right? Staying in specific, even a specific life, right? Because my energy wasn't in alignment with it. I had to grow more, and I couldn't stand it. It's like that in a way. Like you couldn't even be around. No, I don't want to leave like that. You will have trouble being fully happy, fully in your connection with your true love if you haven't wrap up these lessons. And that's the point. I'm not saying that you're a Debbie Downer. I'm not saying that, but there's a little bit of that coming through with the Five of Wands here as well. You're making your way through them. Can I have a clarifier on the Five of Wands? You're saying this one. We have great big love. You still need to learn with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse who you are and what it is that you desire. It's not there yet. It's not there enough anyway, and you need to figure that one out. It's key, right? To knowing who your true love is. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Cups in reverse, you've been with your true love in a past life, and you will have that experience in this one. But it requires moving through this path, moving through these obstacles right now and these burdens. Yeah, obstacles and blocks, I want to say. All right. So let's get some more. Is there any other messages coming from Cancer's true love? Any other message coming from Cancer's true love this day? And again, this is the path to your true love, right? Making your way through these people. You're gonna resonate with them. You're gonna feel intense feelings towards them. But in the end, it will, I don't know. You will know it's not right what you're looking for, and that's the point. How will you know it's not what you're looking for? You learn more about yourself in these experiences. All right, no coincidence. They are great big love and the power of purpose. There's a reason and a purpose, for you to move through these connections. It's not just learning those lessons that we all have to learn here in this life. It's also you learning more about who you are, and that is what it's all about. With that great big love on the board, you are meant to give big love. You're meant to give the most love. But right now, there's some blocks here. And that's just is right into me. I see this is all about it's what it's all about. Sorry, I knew I got it. Anyway. By the way, hi everyone. We have let it go. I would let go of expectations or let go of the way that you feel things should be. In reality, we have to accept things as they are, right? Accept accept the path that we're on and accept what we have to do to get through that path. And right now it's you learning more about yourself and you learning more about and you closing out some of these lessons and wrapping them up real nicely. Yeah, that's it. Let me see. I'll make sure. When your heart opens up, Cancer, it's going to pour out. You're going to love it, by the way. And I'll leave it like that for you. So we're at 26. 44 for Leo. By the way, hi everyone. We're at Leo's reading 26. Alrighty. So we're gonna do Leo. Hi Leo. We're gonna get a message from Leo's true love. A message from Leo's true love. Let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is a message from their true love this day? One of the things I am seeing and hearing is that you do have a true love here, Leo. Maybe you don't believe in it, or maybe you've given up, or maybe you feel like it doesn't exist, or whatever love you've had in your life, that's as good as it gets. Your true love wants to say that it gets better. There is better as well. I remember the very first time, Leo, that I had met my twin. It was a very intense connection, and I didn't even know that existed before, right? I had no idea. It was nowhere. It was like it wasn't even in my awareness or anything like that. But I met them, knew it was different, knew they were different, and I knew I felt things I've never felt before. And I feel like you're gonna have that experience in this life, and your true love is saying that you'll have that experience maybe with them, or I mean, it's actually what it feels like to me. With them, it's going to help you see. But I feel currently there's disbelief in you, right? There's lack of faith, lack of hope, and your true love wants you to learn, or no, try, practice, right? That's a better word. Practice that belief and that knowing that true love does exist. All right. If you knew me better, you'd know me saying this is a big ass deal. All right. But I'm saying it. So let's see. Can I get a message from there? We have the Six of Swords here. Yeah. I know life's been difficult. I know life's been hard. I know your love life's been difficult as well. Your true love is here, feels it, understands it, know that it's better. It gets better. You just have to keep moving. You have to keep hoping. The worst thing that we can do in this life is to stop. Is to just stop, and things don't move when you stop. No, they don't. And this is what your true love is saying. You got to keep going. If you don't like where your life is right now, you push forward. That's the point. If you ever find a place where you're satisfied, you guess you can stay. I just keep going personally, but your true love wants you to keep moving, keep fighting, keep growing, and not give up. Sorry, the word is never give up. All right. We have the Three of Cups coming through. You are going to have a bit of a reunion with your true love. I see that with the moon here. That moon reminds you of the dualities. It's interesting. Why? Can I get a clarifier for the moon? Why is the dualities coming forward with the Four of Swords? I want to give you this, Leo. It's an odd message, but it's a message that I feel maybe your subconscious will resonate with, or maybe your shadow side. I know that not all of you wants maybe love, right? But it doesn't mean that none of you does, right? And it's important that you know that. It's important that you feel and see that with the world and your overall. You're going to be starting a brand new cycle, but I am feeling you're more complete when it comes to your lessons. Like if you, I don't know, if you came from Cancer, I guess you still have lessons to go, but it feels like you're more or less ready for a relationship of this magnitude. And it's about time you started to believe it. And it's about time you started to move towards it. And then maybe it's about time you even started to manifest it. Can I be honest with you, Leo? All of us want love and all of us have heard about manifestation, but have we really tried to do it, right? Have you really tried? And my message to you is give it a go, right? Give it your all. Sorry, that's the message that's coming through. Give it your all because it exists, it's there, and you can make it, all right? With the Queen of Cups in its reverse, healing. I do feel here you've poured your cup into other people before and you've gotten nothing in return. Your true love is someone who's going to give you a lot from that experience, and that's the point. Maybe that's how you'll know who they are. Maybe they're a giver instead of a taker, or maybe you equally give and take. It's hard to say, honestly. I don't know, but it's coming through. You've poured yourself into other people. You've given it your all, and you've gotten nothing from it, or you didn't get what you wanted. It feels like nothing to you ask me. All right. So can I get one more call? Any other guidance or any other message from Leo's true love? We have Calling the Muse and Into Me I See. It's interesting. And we have the Royal You. You know, the more you focus on yourself, the more you focus on your own inspiration, the more you focus on your internal growth and the development of yourself, you're going to start to feel a lot better about being you, who you are, and what you're capable of. I feel there's strength within you, Leo, that you have yet to tap into, you have yet to access, that moves you towards that's going to move you past maybe you're in a dry spell, or maybe you feel like love's not worth it, or maybe you feel like you're I don't know, tired of it, right? With that royal you though, and that sacred reverence, you're going to find strength to push through, and the reason for this is you're the reason. All right. I do want to restructure this a little bit. It came through from Metatron. Remember to use you as the example to why you're pushing forward, not them. It doesn't work, by the way. I've tried it. It doesn't work. It just doesn't. It's not good enough when we do stuff for other people. When we heal ourselves, when we're fighting for a future, when we want better for ourselves, when we're using someone else as a reason for that, as a motivation for that, no go, right? Use yourself. You never give up on you. All right. I love you. I love you. I thank you. Don't forget to like and comment, Leo. And we're at 32:55 for Virgo. Beautiful. All right. So let's take a look here. We're gonna look at Virgo. Can I get a message from a Virgo's true love? A message from a Virgo's true love this day. Can I have a message from Virgo's true love, please? A message from a Virgo's true love, please. Let's see. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look here. A message from Virgo's true love. Let's see. We have 10 of Cups in its reverse here. We have the Devil on the board as well. Alrighty, and then we also have Justice. I gotta put that right over that anyway. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Alrighty, so let's see here. I want to take a look here. I feel right now, Virgo, a message that's coming from your true love. I feel like you've grown up in a dysfunctional family, or a family that didn't really teach you how to love properly, how to give and receive. I want to say giving love out. I do feel as well that you have had maybe family members that use your emotions, use your love against you. Maybe changing that actually. May have been using that against you with that Justice here. With the Ace of Wands on the board, your true love wants you to know here, a Virgo, that no matter where we start off in life, no matter how many disadvantages we have, right? How much baggage we carry from our family members, how much ancestral karma, how many ancestral patterns we have that exist. It's not going to. It doesn't hinder your potential and where you're meant to go and where you're meant to be in this life. I know that your family and you're starting in this life, it was not great. It didn't, it's not, it wasn't stellar, right? It kind of sucked in a way, right? And you're sitting here thinking that your potential or where you can end up is only so far. And what your true love wants to say is you can make it all, as much as you want to go or as far as you want to go. One of the things I am seeing is shooting for the moon. And if you have other signs in your chart, I would give that a go because it's coming through very strongly. But your true love wants to say is that they know that you've not had the opportunities that everyone else has had, or maybe any or many, and you're sitting here thinking that you're not going to make it too far, you're not going to be able to have success in this life. Simply not true. You can make it as far as everyone else. It's not necessarily a rags to riches story, but it has some of those, some of that theme, right? Some of that energy. This is about you having maybe an idea or maybe wanting something for yourself, and you wonder, how far could I take this? All the way. That's the point. All the way. And your true love wants you to know that that is what they see, that is what they know, and guess what? They're right, right? With strength here in the Knight of Cups, one of the things that your true love wants you to do is every time you feel maybe you're doubting, maybe you're unsure about yourself, to embody that hope and that optimism again. The Knight of Cups is actually very, very, very closely linked to, I actually want to say like youth or enthusiasm. I think that lean on that, right? Use that and push yourself forward. Can I have a clarifier on the Ace of Wands? We have the Four of Cups in its reverse. I think every time you get an idea and it looks too big for you, you dismiss it and you think it's not possible or it's got to be for someone else. I had a similar experience. Whenever I had those ideas, I would completely dismiss them and think it's out of my it's out of my it's out of the it's not possible, right? Sorry, yeah. I was gonna say out of the range of possibility. I don't know if that sounds right anyway, but whatever. With the Ace of Wands here, do not discredit any ideas that you're given, especially inspirational stuff. I actually heard it from Gem Goddess, and she said it was key. It was the most, it was, I don't really receive truth that much, right? From other people, but I knew I heard it when she said it. What inspires us is what's meant for us, period, end of story. And that's the point. This inspires you. These ideas inspire you. Why they're meant for you, no matter how big they are. And that's the point. All right. So let's get some messages for you for your true love for Virgo. All right. And by the way, hi everyone. Messages for from Virgo's true love. We have Call of the Muse coming through. There's our idea that you have. And we have two more cards. We have Great Big Love. And then it came out with Time Machine. Grand Symphony. I want to give you this, Virgo. If you had a lot of opportunities in your life, if you had all the things that you wish you had growing up, these ideas, you would never make it as far. And if you had a chance, you would go back and pick that again and again and again because it led you here and it led you to where you're meant to be. If you had a different upbringing, right, or if you your life went about it in a different way, you wouldn't have been able to have the success you were meant to have in this life. And that's the point. It feels like your upbringing was specifically picked so that these big ideas you would go after. And I know it sounds like it's opposite, but you're going to have success there. Why? Because you're strong. These experiences have made you strong. You've survived them. You've overcame them. And especially the ancestral patterns. I know for me, I had a lot of ancestral patterns, ancestral karma, and ancestral curses, and ancestral attachments as well. It's really crazy, the amount of stuff. There was so much. I don't even know how I did it, but it was very hard. And me overcoming all of those things made the ideas that I have now possible, but it's also made me strong enough to achieve them. And that's what's happening for you. The Time Machine's interesting. You would go back and do it again and again. I was thinking about that earlier as well. That's funny. You do it again and again and again. No questions asked. All right. I love you, Virgo. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're going to be moving towards, let's see, 39 for Libra. Alrighty. So let's get some cards for Libra. So can I get a message from, oopsie. A message from Libra's true love. A message from Libra's true love. I am seeing Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love sucks for you, or love's not been great. You may even be having a really difficult time even understanding why you even wanted it in the first place. I hate to say this. I hate saying it, but it's the truth. If you were to, when you die and you were to look back on your life, you would be annoyed that you gave up. You would be annoyed and pissed off at yourself. Like, why did I do that? Why did I even think that was hard? And was I struggling? And I know why you're struggling. Life is hard, but when we have that higher perspective, we can look back and see, it actually wasn't that difficult. I could have did it this way, that way, or another way. You're being asked to open up your mind, open up your heart to see the problems in your life right now, and find solutions to them. Because I feel that there's creative solutions everywhere for you. And these solutions are going to make your life easier, and they're going to make where you want to go, or where you're destined to go, a lot easier to get to. And that's the point. But I can tell there's some jaded energy coming through, a little bit of bitter energy. One thing that your true love is saying is that you've did everything you could in your relationships, right? No success, right? But you did everything you could, and that's something you can take solace in. All right, let's see. A message from Libra's true love. We have the Six of Pentacles. There's that giving. If you gave yourself half as much as you give your relationships, or half as much as you give the people in your life, you'd be at a way different place than yourself. One of the things that I have noticed, right, is when people give too much of themselves. I know I've done it before. I had nothing left. I had no energy to do any work. I had no energy to focus on myself. It's even hard to do skincare stuff, right? All of those things are very, every time we give our energy, we give our time, right? There's a very strong link there, by the way, for anyone listening. When we give our energy, when we give our time away, we have less for ourselves. And this is the point. With that Six of Pentacles here, your true love wants to say, give more to you, right? I think you're at your best when you do. Maybe you're at your best when you have stronger boundaries. Or one of the things that is coming through from Metatron, when you only give what's needed. That is what I always do. I try my best. I actually try my best to do that. I know that we like to give a ton of ourselves, but only ever give what you need to give. And you're going to feel like you have more than enough energy at your disposal. Another message or anything else, or the Queen of Pentacles coming through. One thing that your true love wants you to do right now, Libra, is for you to focus on making your home life great, making your daily routine better. And one thing, Sunny, is coming through from, it's something that I've, Gem Goddess, right? I actually have a pick a card. Forgot to announce that. Anyway, she said, if you had to wash dishes, why don't you listen to music while you wash dishes, right? Spice up your life a little bit, right? Add something to your routine that makes it a little bit better. I know those things seem like they're not enough, or they seem like it's not, or it seems like it's not, how do I phrase this? Like it's not doing anything, but it adds up slowly but surely. When you make your day more fun, your vibration picks up. The better your vibration, the better your life is. And that is key right now. With the Ace of Cups being here, I see new love coming towards you, possibly your true love, possibly someone else, but your true love wants you to be ready for that connection. It feels, I'm gonna leave it like that. It truly does feel like it's them, but whatever. I'm not sure, but they would love for you to be ready, fully ready for this. How can you be ready? You need to learn to give what's needed, not everything, right? With the Page of Pentacles here as well, and it's reversed. I do feel you have a block to your abundance and a block to your worth. One of the things that it's become, that I know I've struggled with, and I'm pushing my way through this, is seeing my worth and my value, not basing it off of other people's perception. This is a key one for you with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. All right. We have the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah. You give too much, it leaves you with nothing. And that's the point, right? You want to make sure that you're giving only what only what is needed. All right. Even no, not even like that. When we give from that place, we know we're giving the right amount, and there's certainty in those moments. With the Queen of Pentacles here, though, make your home life better. Add stuff to your home life, right? Add stuff to your routine that makes it more enjoyable. I remember I was watching, I think it was a TV show, but it was, they were doing a study about how people start their mornings, right? If you start your morning in a high vibration, the rest of your day is good. And it was science supporting that. I mean, I knew that, but it was there. I was very young when I watched that. I always wake up in the morning listening to music, and it's something like that. You need to have these routines, have these habits that are going to help pick up your vibration to make you feel better. What's interesting is I feel your true love is at a higher vibration right now, and it's not that you're at a low vibration. I just feel like you need to pick yourself up a little bit. All right, we have Earth Magic, and then we also have the Royal You. What's interesting, yeah, focus more on yourself, less on others. You may give because you don't see your worth and your value. That's why you give so much of yourself. It reminds me of a lot of people in my life that I see them just doing this constantly, and it's like they have no understanding that they're so abundant, right? They have no understanding that there's so much that what they're giving is worth so much. It is worth everything. And I think you've been giving it out a little bit too much. Earth Magic is that step before we manifest as well. I feel like right now you're going to be manifesting a new cycle, but not just yet. You need to balance yourself out. All right. Bottom deck is going to be called the Muse. You do need some kind of creative endeavor that fills up your heart. It fills up your fills up your inspiration. All right. I thank you, Libra. Don't forget to like and comment. And I'm going to be moving towards Scorpio. By the way, hi, everyone. Let's see, Scorpio. 446. 67. All right. Oopsie. No. Scorpio. 58. I mean, okay. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's move towards Scorpio. So can I get Scorpio's message from Scorpio's true love? By the way, hi everyone. A message from Scorpio's true love this day. A message from Scorpio's true love, please. 1 second, Scorpio. I need to do something really quickly. Okay, a message from Scorpio's true love, please. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. A message from Scorpio's true love. We have the Six of Swords coming through. I feel here, Scorpio, your true love wants to say that you are moving towards more harmony. I want to say more resolutions in your life. Whew, sorry, the air came up. It was very strong. I do feel with that Six of Swords here, life has had a lot of ripples. Life has had a lot of ups and downs recently, and you're struggling to find yourself in equilibrium. You're struggling to find yourself in balance, and you're having a hard time seeing, I feel, I want to say believing that you are moving towards harmony. You are, in fact, moving towards it. It's not that you're not moving towards it. You are. With the Four of Cups here, I can see that the progress that you're making right now in your life is actually being hindered or restricted, or it truly feels like it's not moving as fast as you'd like. I got news for you, Scorpio. I've been there. I've done that. You can manifest all you want. You can complain all you want. You have to learn to accept that things move at the pace in which they're moving. I remember when I first started walking in my path as the prophet, one of my biggest annoying things I was dealing with, Scorpio, was I was trying to manifest my path, and I knew, right, for it was a while. Like honestly, it's still the case, I guess. That the people I meant to meet weren't ready. That's what they kept telling me. It was and I knew that, and I understood that, and I had to put that in the back burner. I had to focus on other things. I had to focus on myself, right? I feel like you have some of that experience right now with that that Six of Swords on the board. You are manifesting a better future for yourself, but the people that you're meant to be meeting, the people that you're meant to be connecting to, they're not ready for that. There's no path then, right? There's no way to interlink with those individuals. So right now you need to take a moment, take a breather. Sometimes we don't need a break, but the people that are meant to come into our life do, or they're not ready, or if they not wrapped up their karmic cycles yet. So it feels like you're ready for this next step, this next chapter, this next I want to say evolution for yourself, right? This next path for yourself. The people that you are meant to be connecting to, they're not, and they're not going to be ready for a while. And what are you going to do in the meantime? Stay bored, complain, maybe I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe you'd be a couch potato, right? Or what else can you do instead? And this is what's coming through from your true love. They're not ready. The path isn't there now, right? It's not going to be until it's the right time. What are you going to do in the meantime? That's the point, right? And this is coming from your true love. And I swear it comes from a place of love, even though it may not feel that way. It does come from a place of love. With the Five of Wands here, I can see that you are... there may be fears about maybe taking a break. I feel you need to trust that divine guidance right now and trust your flow. And I swear, I hate saying it like that, but it's an odd thing to say, but it reminded me of flow in terms of like menstrual cycles. I know it's like a crazy thing, but it did come through. All right, I have to honor that. But trust that. Trust that you know you're ready. Know that they're not, and they're not going to be until it's the right time for them. There are some of us that move really fast through life, and there's a lot of people who move real slow, and it's all right. But it feels like there is a connection to someone you're meant to meet, right? That you're meant to meet that is not ready yet, and that is what it is. All right, let's see. So can I get a message from Scorpio's true love? A message from Scorpio's true love. Let's see. A message from Scorpio's true love. Let's see. Let's take a look. It's this one right here. We have a merry motive coming through. You need to find something else that brings you fulfillment, inspiration, and joy right now. I know that you were looking for this new path. Something like, let's say this is like you have this business opportunity, or no, let's say you made a business proposal, you're trying to get a loan or something, I don't know, and they're just not ready to give it. Or let's say you have this great product and there's no customers for it, or something like that. What can you do in the meantime while you know the universe is lining everything up, and trust that universe is, especially with that Magician in its reverse. You can manifest this new path for yourself without them, but you won't like it as much. It won't be as satisfying, especially with Justice in its reverse as well. And know that that is possible with that Magician here. I see that, but your true love wants you to take a moment, take a breather. You would be grateful that you met the right people rather than meeting the second best or the second rate people, or people that weren't necessarily in alignment. All right. And we have great big love coming through. Beautiful. It keeps coming out. Bao's going to be waking the lion. I see here that you are strong and sovereign, right? It's beautiful with that waking the lion. Know that this won't defeat you. Trust your hearts, right? Show compassion, show grace to these individuals. They're not ready. Doesn't mean that... it doesn't... Yeah, I'll leave like the... Sorry, how do I want to phrase that? They're not ready, but it doesn't mean that you... you try to push forward without following your heart. I don't think your heart is leading you to move forward. I feel like your heart is telling you, let's find something to fill our time with in the meantime, right? You've gone through you're going through the ebb of life right now. It's funny. Flow. Anyway, we have a deep breath coming through. I think there could be a trigger here for you, Scorpio, because this path isn't opening up for you. I remember when it was for me, I was like, okay, I'll just start doing it. And they tell me they're not ready. And I was like, I mean, I just said the F word because it was whatever, right? And I accepted that. I feel here with a deep breath on the board. You may have been anticipating that it wasn't going to work out for you. I think it will, just not yet. All right. No, I love you. No, I care for you. And I'll leave like that. Don't forget to like and comment. All right. So we're at 54:21 for Sagittarius. Yeah, I like that one better. Hold on. That looks better to me. Yeah. 54:21. Okay, so let's look for Sagittarius. So, can I get Sagittarius as true love to step forward? Sagittarius is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for all those that will watch. Can I have a message from Sagittarius's a message from Sagittarius's true love? A message from Sagittarius's true love. Let's take a look here. I feel here, Sagittarius, that you are going to be traveling very soon, or you're going to be spreading your wings. You're going to be doing things you've not done before. It does feel like it could be growing or expanding or learning. It does feel like a combination of the three. I'll leave it like that. Let's see. I'm going to see if I got a message, but I don't know if it's the right one. With a Two of Swords and it's a verse. Okay. Message from the true love with the Three of Wands. Interesting. I feel here, Sagittarius, that you have a very specific game plan for yourself that you're having a very difficult time looking away from. And what I mean by that is in regards to love, or in regards to how you anticipate your love life going. It's honestly like you saw something that fit for you. Something that worked for you and you rushed to it, when your true love wants you to take a moment, take a breather, and really ask yourself, is that the best course of action? And what I mean by that is, I feel when I thought you were going to be meeting new people, I thought you're going to be dating new people. I thought you were going to be having a relationship with new people and all that good stuff. With the Two of Swords here, your true love wants you to actually open yourself up to those relationships. It feels like how do I phrase this? Hold on, I need a stone. There it is. It's for me, Sagittarius, it's like you anticipated that you were going to maybe be single, or maybe you would end up with a very specific person. There's something like that. It feels like one or the other. And you just said, all right, and you charge right to that. But your true love wants you to say, hey, wait a minute, right? Why don't you open yourself up to see if there's anyone else that you can maybe see yourself with, or anyone else that you may be attracted to, and give that a try. I'm not saying you dump whoever you're currently with. It's not that message at all. I feel here you just assume it's going to be with a very specific person, and your true love says, wait, maybe it's someone else, right? Let's actually give that a try. Let's put that to the test. And it's almost like putting a theory to a test, right? One of the things that you hear me say a lot, if someone's meant for you, they're going to be in that future, because universe works out real good. And this is where it's at for you. I feel like there is writing on the wall, or there's some inspiration, or there's this idea that what if I open myself up to receive maybe someone else, or maybe more. And your true love wants to say, yes, that's the right call. With the Knight of Swords here, I think your mind made this decision before you did. I know it's crazy to say, because I'm seeing this really it's like I feel like your heart and your inspiration feel differently than your mind does, and your true love wants to say, follow this right now. I brought it up earlier, but when we are inspired by something, that's meant for you. That's the point. And I feel like you're being inspired to maybe move in a new direction when it comes to your love life, whether it's to be in a relationship or something like that. Yeah. King of Pentacles. That's funny. Stars reversed too. I find interesting. You didn't see everything before your mind made that choice. That's the point. You didn't hold it all as well. I would make a choice from your heart or your inspiration and let that guide you right now. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, I want to make sure. That is the message I received, and I didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Is there any other messages when it comes to this for Sagittarius? Sagittarius' true love. Let's see. You're going to be grateful for moving down this new path and trying something new. Even if, let's say, just throw this out there. Let's say you thought you'd be single. You're like, I'm fine with it. You started dating someone. It doesn't work out. Go back to being single, right? Yeah. But what if it did, right? It's that's kind of the message that's coming through. That's kind of coming from your true love as well. Let's see. So can I have another message from Sagittarius true love or anything else on this? Another message or anything else? We have Wish Upon a Star. It's funny. It's funny. I had I had a feeling, and we have Great and Full. There's that cup. It's funny. I love that. Your cup is really full. Really, 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 really full. Birds of a feather. There's that dating life. I feel. I swear it feels like your mind said yes to it with your heart and your inspiration saying not so quick, right? Not so fast. And it feels like you need to try this, even if your mind is right. Even if it is, I feel like these parts of yourself need to see that. One thing I kind of want to, sorry, I'm trying to pull an example, and I know I have it because I lived this experience, but sometimes we just have to try something before we can get it out of our system, right? Before we can truly know it's not for us. I feel like you should give this a shot, just a little bit, right? If it doesn't feel right, just pull yourself back. If it does, then you know it's for you. But it feels like this. You know, it's interesting. It kind of reminds you when you're children and you wish like you'd meet the one, you meet your true love or your soulmate. It's what everyone. When I was young, that's what everyone said. With the Great and Full here, number 4 is coming to my mind as well. Can I have a clarifier on that one? Bearing fruit, and then we have opening to discovery. I'm gonna leave like that. I can tell that this experience is gonna open you up and help you learn more about yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna thank you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to like and comment and check out the rest of your chart. So we're at 1 hour and 48. By the way, hi everyone. Let's see. For Capricorn. So can I get a message from Capricorn's true love? A message from Capricorn's true love to stay. A message from Capricorn's true love. Let's see. By the way, hi Capricorn. I'm so happy you're here. A message from Capricorn's true love. A message from Capricorn's true love. Let's see. Let's take a look. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. Sorry, I want to make sure I'm looking at Capricorn. Let's see. I just gotta shuffle. Let's see. A message from Capricorn's true love. The message isn't flowing as much here, Capricorn. I do wonder. You may have blocks to love right now, or you may be very distant or blocked in the heart, your heart chakra. Let's see. Can I have a message? We have the 10 of Cups in its reverse. Interesting. 10 of Cups reversed. Sorry, I want to make sure I have this. I want to get the right cards for you. I want to make sure they're perfect. Especially with your message not being clear yet. So 10 of Cups reversed. 2 of Pentacles. Interesting. I got it. So I feel here, Capricorn, you look at love and relationships in a very, very negative way. Specifically, I feel when it comes to how you feel about them and maybe what energy you bring into your relationships. I'm not saying that you think negatively about yourself or low about yourself, but there is this feeling coming through where you may think or you may assume that maybe a relationship or a family or a connection isn't right for me because, well, maybe I've always had toxic relationships, or maybe I grew up in a toxic home environment. But with the 2 of Pentacles here, I feel like when you meet the right person, you're gonna have a lot more balance in your relationships or relationship than you ever could imagine. I feel like you've always been maybe dating or maybe in a relationship with people who have been very imbalanced. And what your true love wants to say is when you meet them, it's going to be different. And that's the point. It's going to feel different. And you're going to feel like you actually have a partner that can balance out some of your, I want to say, imbalances, right? Let's see. Let's get one more card here with the Ace of Swords coming through. He says one more. And then we have the King of Cups. Yeah. Sorry, I want to drink some coffee. With the Moon in its reverse here, the Moon's about going deep within the self. What's interesting is I feel some of your relationships that you have had in the past, Capricorn, have taught you about some of your imbalances, have taught you about some of your distortions, and have been beautiful, great learning experiences. But I feel you've internalized it with that moon in its reverse as you're negative, or as something wrong with you, or maybe they're right and I can't change this. You have every right, right? You have every ability to change yourself, right? To shed who you don't want to be and become who you're always meant to be. With that Ace of Swords here and that King of Cups, when you meet the one, or when you meet your true love, you're really going to know, feel, and see them, right? But it feels like you're not seeing yourself clearly. You know, all of us, we grow up, you know, we carry that family baggage. We grow up and we carry our own heartache, right? That we go through in this life, and even our past life influences. And we have to make our way through those things. And some of those things are very heavy. And some of those things are, they feel like it's impossible. I feel like you have had a lot of these experiences pop up for you, and you're starting to internalize it, like there's something wrong with me, or there's something, or maybe this isn't meant for me, because every time I go in this relationship, it always ends badly or always becomes toxic. You can release this. You can heal this. I do recommend an aura cleansing. I'll make that real honest with you. That's what it feels like to me. That will really help you, but it's not the only thing with that Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm leaving like that. It is perfect. The message is perfect, but relationships always have their ups and their downs. That's key, but it's not really the message. Yeah. What's behind the moon? The Two of Wands here. It's kind of left you with that Two of Wands here. You know, you're not sure about where you want to go and where you want to head towards. And what your true love wants you to know, Capricorn, is that you're meant to move towards them. You're meant to move towards this connection. Yeah. Sorry, I want to leave like that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave like that. Anyway. Hmm. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's see. So can I get a message from Capricorn's true love? A message from Capricorn's true love. Anything else for Capricorn's true love? Yeah. I think I got your message right. Let's see. We have a perfect, imperfect harmony and the power of purpose. Interesting. Balance going to be into me. I see. I do feel, you know, you are moving towards a more harmony within the self, and you're going to start moving towards a more harmonious connection in your life. With the into me, I am seeing the way that you internalize, or the way that you are understanding yourself. It could take I feel like there's a need for you to reflect on that. I think you may think negatively when you shouldn't be, or you may be very harsh critic to yourself when you shouldn't be. With that into me, I see, and that great and fool, you have so much to offer, and you shouldn't settle, right? And you shouldn't necessarily assume that you won't find love, or that, I'm gonna leave like that. Sorry, I'm gonna make sure. Sorry, angels, answers, guys, can you help ground me again and connect me? Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, they like it. I want to look one more time, Capricorn. I just want to make sure I got everything. It is possible to have success in this life when it comes to love. I know that sounds crazy. I know a lot of you are thinking that is craziness. It is possible. With the King of Cups here and the Ten of Cups as well. You know, your true love, they've gone through similar situations in their home life and in their upbringing, and they're gonna overcome it just like you, right? And that's the point. I'm gonna leave it like that. It's an odd thing to say. It's an odd thing to say, but I have to say it like that. Anyway, I want to thank you, Capricorn. Don't forget to like and comment. We're going to do Aquarius now. So we're at 107. 55. All right, let's look for Aquarius. A message from Aquarius's true love. Someone rising in Venus. A message from Aquarius's true love. A message from Aquarius's true love. Okay. A message from Aquarius's true love. There you go. A message from Aquarius. Yeah, beautiful. By the way, hi Aquarius. I'm so happy you're here. I love you. I love you. Love you. A message from Aquarius's true love. Let's take a look here. A message from Aquarius's true love. We have the Four of Swords coming through, and then we have the Six of Cups. I do feel with the Four of Swords on the board and the Six of Cups here, you're not I feel like you haven't had a lot of maybe relationships in this life or maybe spiritual connections in this life. And there's been a really, really big reason and purpose behind that. It does feel like with the death in its reverse here, can I have a clarifier in the death? We have the Ace of Cups. You have a block from your past life that keeps you from finding, I feel, love in this life or finding meaningful connections. And I know it's like the craziest thing, like a past life is impacting this life. Absolutely. In fact, I mean, most of my healing that I do on other people, I'm like, it's coming from that, it's coming from this, it's crazy. And I feel like you, Aquarius, have a block to love, a block to spiritual connections, a block to maybe your soul family, your soul tribe that comes from a past life. I feel because it came with the Four of Swords that you may have had connections and religious organizations that are blocking you. One thing is a vow of is it a vow of abstinence or yeah, I don't know. Oath of abstinence, I don't know, but it's like that. A vow of poverty also stands out to me as well. Those vows that we make, or even the energy that we have in those lives, they carry over to this one, and they impact our ability to manifest things. I had one for a vow of poverty that was keeping me from manifesting money, and that was a big one, right? I feel like you have something like this. Maybe you swore off love, or maybe you're betrayed too much in the past, right? When it came to love, that you don't want love now. I think in this life you want it. I think in this life you'd love it. And I think in this life you're very open to that experience. But because of those past experiences, you're very, very much closed off. And it's interesting, I feel energetically, and with the Four of Swords being here, mentally. And what that means is I feel like you're completely closed off to new connections, and specifically, I feel your true love. With the Ace of Cups in its reverse, there's a block to your heart now. Death here kind of reminds you that you're gonna need to detox this. I do recommend maybe some healings or guided meditation. One thing that they are suggesting is for you to do Reiki. It will set the intention to release these things. That will help, by the way. I haven't actually had Reiki in, I mean, like a little while, but it does help a lot, right? To just have someone physically there to heal us. The Ace of Cups is reversed though. I have a clarify. It feels like you're okay with that. Yeah, never mind. It feels like you're very much okay being closed off to love right now, or telling yourself it's not that big of a deal. I think you do love it, or I think you're open to it, and I think it means more to you than you realize. But the only way you're gonna figure that out is if you start to heal and if you start to work on those past life influences. Again, it truly feels like you were some part of some kind of organization, or you did some kind of vows that I'm gonna leave it like that. I remember when I did like an Akashic record reading to remove my blocks and restrictions. I had so many vows and agreements vows and oaths that I made that were blocking me. Little did I know, I didn't even know that they were. I did those things, and I knew that they were impacting me. I feel like you have something like this, and it's about time you started to face this, move through this, and actually overcame it as well. This sword stands out to me the most. The sword laying flat. Let me see why. It's your past, I guess. Hold on. You're going to cut through that past, those past life influences. You're going to cut through the BS of them, and you're going to overcome it. All right. Can I be real with you? It is not for everyone, but this is for those who truly feel like you resonate with this. Why? Because you have energy inside of you that resonates with this, right? With the Six of Cups here, you may have been with your true love in the past and it really went sour or really went bad because of something that happened. I think that could be a block here. It's not going to be for everyone, but it kind of feels like you have had a connection with your true love in the past, and they would want one in this life, but that block exists, and that block is hard. All right. Let's see. Let's get some messages from Aquarius' true love. Our first one is going to be shining through, and then our last card is going to be the higher view with earth magic. You've always had trouble manifesting love into your life because of these influences from your past life. That's the point. I don't know if maybe you've been single most of your life, or maybe it's never gone anywhere. It feels like that. That's what it feels like to me. You're not until you start to look, you're not going to see with that higher view. And you've always had trouble manifesting. What's funny is that this is a step before manifestation. I think every time you thought about manifesting love, you kind of thought to yourself, I don't know if I want it, or I don't know if I need it. You probably don't, but I do feel there's desire within you. And I feel like if you were to meet your true love, you'd feel a lot differently. And this is why this is your message today. Heal that and see how you feel. Sorry, it's the funniest thing. Why don't you just go heal that past life stuff and see how you feel about love then, and then move from there, right? And let that guide you. But as long as these are blocks, they hinder your ability to even know you want it, or to even move towards it if you do. And that's the point. All right. What's behind here? We have bearing fruit. Every time you tried to, nothing came of it. And it's funny. I don't know how long ago this past life block exists, but every life after that, you've struggled with love. You've never been able to manifest. You can manifest connection, but not love. You can manifest some, but not all of it. And this is why true love is everything. And that's what you want in this life, right? Whether you're aware of it or not. It feels like keenly aware is the words that they want me to give. All right. I thank you, Chris. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're at 1 hour and 14 minutes and 55 seconds for. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. 1 hour, 7 minutes. 5 seconds for Aquarius, and then we're at 1 hour, 15 minutes for Pisces. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. By the way, hi Pisces, I love you, I love you, I love you. The readings have been real crazy and interesting. Hi Diane, hi Melissa, Kristen, Fireside Psychic, hi Rocket. So let's take a look here. For Pisces, can you tell me when it comes to Pisces, can I have a message from their true love, a message from Pisces true love, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, a message from Pisces his true love? It's the funniest thing. Sorry, it's it is what it is. All right, a message from Pisces his true love. Let's take a look here. Let's see. All right, we have the Tower coming through. Interesting. I feel here, Pisces, you've met your true love in this life. You've had interactions with them. You've had a connection with them. You know of them. You felt these things towards them. It does feel like it may have imploded. I will give a second thing. Yes, it did. All right, but I want to clarify on the Tower. Temperance here. Okay, beautiful. So I love that Pisces energy being the overall. Your true love wants to say that even though your connection with them imploded, or even if it didn't go anywhere, even if you hoped it would and it hadn't, your true love wants to say that everything's going to be okay. It's not necessarily telling you to manifest in a new direction, but it is telling you to trust yourself and trust the path that's set before you. One of the things that we struggle with as a whole is understanding, right? I guess the path, but also understanding that, there's not really going backwards, right? You're just only going forward, and your true love wants you to know, even though it imploded or even though it ended with you and them, it doesn't mean it's the end of your connection, and it doesn't mean it's the end of your love life. I feel here with the Hangman, with time, you're going to see this as more of a blessing than a curse. One thing that I want to say, and I do give this actually a lot, it's real funny. If you were to end up with your true love, it wouldn't be true love. Why? Because there was a lot of healing to go, right? There was a lot of lessons you needed to learn. There was some growing you had to do elsewhere. And that is a fact, right? You know it, they know it, we all know it. We all understand that, right? Don't you want everything? Would you wait a year, 2 years, right? To have everything for the rest of your life? Or is kind of that message. That's actually is the message. I hope I got it right. But that is what your true love wants you to know. Wouldn't you, right? You would have a lifetime of blah, right? Or a lifetime of something that is super amazing if you just waited a little bit and healed yourself. And even if I'm really being honest with you, develop the self. The Hangman is the most passive card though, but it's also the most enlightened. And it feels like this Tower moment has led you to be passive in your love life. But in doing so, it's it's also led you to gain more enlightenment. And that's what happened with me. That's what happens with everyone. You know, with the paths that we're on, the ascension timeline that we all exist on, the ascension timeline that we all exist on, there's not that many different paths. A lot of them are very similar. In fact, there's there's not that many, right? They look very similar, and for me, for yours, it's similar to this, right? You know, you met someone that was very special. You met your true love, and it didn't work out, but it's going to. Yeah, it's going to work out for you in the future. All right. Yeah. Sorry. I think that's what I was trying to say. You know, I'm going to see what's behind here with the Ace of Swords. Yeah. You perceive this as a failure, but what your true love is saying is this was a success, right? This is leading you to more. It's leading to what you're destined for as well. The Temperance coming to with the Tower. I can tell that you were waiting for this for there to be resolution here. There will be. Can I make a clarifier at the Star? There will be, but just not yet. Okay. I think that's it. Oh no, I want to make sure I got everything for you. The Magician is your last card. When it's the right time, start manifesting. Don't expect the Tower moment this time. You're gonna know in your heart when it's the right time to make a move, to take action. I would start working with the moon phases. I know it's a crazy thing, but I was reading an email someone sent me for actually it was a same day reading, and they stated in it, and it stood out to me that they do their shadow work with the moon phases. I want to give you that for you, Pisces, to do your shadow work with the moon phases. I remember when I first started healing, I was doing that, and I didn't know I was doing that, and it was amazing. It was nice to just have everything released. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think I might do that for my next community candle. We'll see. So let's get some messages for Pisces. We have the land in between. There is that reconciliation, isn't it? Right. And then we have a rose's kiss. Interesting. So number 9. And then we have a merry motive. I do feel that there is going to be a reunion between you and them. This is going to be pretty significant. With the rose's kiss on the board, I can feel that your connection with this person or with whoever you end up is going to be softer, sweeter, and better. Yeah, softer, sweeter, and better than it ever could have been without this moment. Remember, this is a blessing, right? This is everything, actually. I know I feel like everything crashed and burned, but this gave you everything. It just hasn't given it to you yet. You're on a path to it, and that's the point. I know it's crazy to say. I know it's like the craziest thing to say, but that's the point with the Tower here. All right. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying not to laugh because I know it's painful, but it is there, right? No, I want to thank you, Pisces. I want to thank all of you, and I want to give my love, my appreciation. Please don't forget to like and comment and check out my services, and take care. Bye, everyone.